as três primeiras classificadas para a final A de 200 metros.
Well, we'll go back up to the start of the 200 meters now for the second heat. There are two heats in this women's K-1 200 meter event. Only the first three are guaranteed of a place in the A final. The rest will have to fight it out in the semi-finals. So here we are, Montemorivello, a real class venue for this event. They've had the European Championships here back in 2013. They had a World Cup here last year, a World Cup here this year at the start of a brand new Olympic cycle, and indeed the World Championships here next year. But these paddlers are only interested in right here and right now, and we're expecting good things from the young Hungarian there, Dóra BODONYI, who's in picture. We missed Esti VAN TONDER, who had a good race and made the 500 meter final earlier today. She's in lane 1. Ukrainian paddler Mariia KICHASOVA, she's lane 3. In lane 4 from Slovenia, the experienced Spela JANIC. In lane 5, Portuguese Lucélia GRAÇA. In lane 6 from Spain, Teresa PORTELA, not to be confused with the Portuguese of the same name. And in 8 is Mexico's Leticia GARCIA. So we can see Teresa PORTELA from Spain there in lane 6. Traditionally a good starter, another experienced paddler in this event. The start so important. You can see the focus on the face of Leticia GARCIA there. Just wants to get a bow in the right place. You can see from the waves behind her that the wind is whipping up a little bit. And in lane 4, that's the experience of Spela JANIC there in the white boat, just taking her time to get in the right position. Watch for her. She really is a class act. Olympic Games, 4th, just missed out on a medal in Rio. Sister-in-law of the famous Hungarian Natasha JANIC, who swept all before her a few years ago in this event. So there's some history in that family. And it's just, we can see Garcia here from Mexico really struggling to get the bow in the start. She's much less experienced than these other paddlers. They're all lined up and ready to go. They're waiting for her. They've got to remain calm, focused on their race and focused on their race plan. In this sort of race, you can't react to other people. You've got to stay focused on what you're doing, on what your job is, and pacing the race. No good paying attention to what the others are doing. There isn't time.
She missed again.
Well, let's hope she gets a bow in this time. She's missed it again. And she's really struggling. Garcia here really struggling. The wind is coming from her right. It's pushing her stern, the back of her boat around, and she cannot do what we call a draw stroke. So those of you who are canoeists will know all about that, a sideways stroke to pull your boat round, but she just cannot do that. She's struggling with the steering she's got it in the right place, but her boat's at a funny angle. Now will she go with it like this? We'll have to wait and see. Yes, they've gone. The starters set them off early. Thankfully Garcia got away, but in lane 6 very quickly away is Gracia from Portugal. Really blistering start from her, and she's whipped the stroke rate up, maintaining the length of the stroke. It's a great start, but the class is beginning to show. Spela JANIC there, she's got the longer stroke. You can see her legs driving, pumping, moving that boat forward every single stroke. Not a stroke wasted, not a second wasted, and she is dominating this field here. Remember, we're only talking 30 to 40 seconds for this race, but already she's got a good lead over the rest of the paddlers. And she can afford over this finish just to relax a little bit. No doubt about the winner, JANIC in lane 4. But wow, what a finish for those top 3 places. We had 4 boats in it for 2nd and 3rd place. So we'll have to wait for confirmation of that, but certainly, as I say, the class really told there. From Slovenia, Spela JANIC in 1st place.
E Spela JANIC a vencer esta eliminatória dos 200 metros, ela que foi a 4ª classificada nos Jogos Olímpicos no Rio de Janeiro, apenas 3 décimos segundo da Ina Josipenko-Radomska, portanto muito perto de uma medalha olímpica. Terceira classificada, Dóra BODONYI da Hungria. Isto é a saída. A saída foi fortíssima de Teresa Portela Rivas de Espanha, na pista 6. Mas Spela JANIC muito bem. a recuperar e a vencer confortavelmente. Excelente forma de pagaiar.
Just watch here for the second. Oh, they just stopped the camera there. We can't see who's second and third. We've got no confirmation. Looks like Hungarian had a really good race, but it's going to be very close for second and third. As I say, only the top three will go directly through to the final, but Spela JANIC knows she's there and she is happy.
Temos então confirmação, apuramento para Teresa Portela Rivas de Espanha em segundo lugar e Mariia KICHASOVA da Ucrânia na terceira posição.